Alright, what's going on everybody? Today we are going to go over Brave New World and all of the deleted scenes. Here we go. This is thankful to MCU Status who went about and posted all of them, but I do want to confirm that I did say a couple of those. So without further ado, let's go. So essentially we now have all of the deleted scenes and what could have happened and what was cut and all that other stuff. So without further ado, we're going to go straight into it. So here you go. Here's the start. Captain America 4 original cut. Let me move myself down a little bit. Team Cap, Sam, Joaquin, Falcon, Isaiah as Patriot versus the Tech Suit Serpent Society to recover stolen adamantium. This actually came from 4chan originally. I was told about this. I was also told that at some point Isaiah was supposed to die, but he was also supposed to don his suit, and then his grandson would essentially be brought over for the Young Avengers. While chasing brainwashed Isaiah, Ruth totals a car with her shoulder. I feel like most of her stuff was cut just due to the fact that, you know, the Israel thing and people didn't want it involved, but it is what it is. Sam and Joaquin chase down and have a cool fight with Diamondback to learn about Camp Hope. Obviously, she was originally in the film. We've seen behind the scenes pictures and all that other stuff. Leader original design was his comic origin of big head with hair, which we also saw, which is also in the Funko Pops, and for some reason they changed it, but I am glad they actually changed it. After Ruth discovers brainwashing, she talks with Sam about her origins of learning she had powers. She also goes and visits Isaiah to say she knows he is innocent. Obviously, a lot of that was to deal with her being a Black Widow. We were supposed to get a little bit more of her background to show that there's different Black Widows in different places, and they were all, you know, went through different struggles and whatnot. The hallway fight scene is longer, and Sam, Joaquin, and Ruth fight in unison, which I think would have been a little bit better. Obviously, that fight scene was kind of and she was only wearing half of a Black Widow suit, which was really lame. Sam doesn't get the pills investigated. Leader steals a military helicopter to oversee the naval battle and make Ross angry. It would have been a little bit better. Ross would have been getting more into it instead of just a phone call. But the phone call scene was also just really cool. Joaquin is originally shot down by a jet and not by a missile. That I knew also. But once again, that's not from me. This is just something I've heard. Bucky was not in the original cut. We know that because the Thunderbolts actually was pushed closer. Originally, there was a totally different story going on with the entire Thunderbolts. Obviously, we knew Steven Yeun was originally involved, and there was an entire different writers. Thunderbolts had a different date instead of direct after Brave New World. Once again, we already knew that. Stearns original orchestrates his own capture to leak Ross's info in the news and make him Hulk out. I think that would have been a little bit better. Next up, the original Sam versus Ross fight seemed less realistic as Sam was withstanding more hits than possible, which is something I heard. Hence why in the funeral scene he has like the whole broken arm wrapped up and all that other good stuff. The original fight ends after Sam remembers adamantium absorbs gamma and Ruth brings him the canister from the beginning. He uses it to open the wounds he cut into Red Hulk and the adamantium depowers him. This causes his heart to stop and Ross dies. Look at the date. A funeral faked is held for Ross, so to the public, he is dead. We knew that. We already saw those behind the scenes. That was like one of the first scenes we actually saw from the filming. Betty originally does not answer his phone call, but comes to the funeral. That would have been sad and depressing. She didn't forgive her father at all, or see him again. The original ending shows Stearns escaping his prison, not the raft, on a helicopter with a brainwashed pilot. Would have been cool, would have been shown that he still got out and he did all what he had to do, and he comes back obviously later. The original post-credit scene shows Betty at home on a rainy night with flaming footsteps in her backyard leading up to her door. Thunder flashes and we see Red Hulk silhouette and glowing red eyes, and then on the second flash, he disappears. Once again, something I talked about, how his death was fake, how he eventually gets out. I didn't know that he was going to go to Betty's house, but I did know that he was going to fake his death because originally he was supposed to be in the Thunderbolts next, which now we're hearing could be possible because obviously Red Hulk's not dead. I mean, but he's in the raft. So I'm wondering if Valentina is going to come to him and be like, hey, we need your help, blah, 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 blah. Can you do this? You know, and he'll be like, yes or no, or whatever the heck he decides to do. All I know is it's super exciting, and I'm super pumped for this. And that was all the deleted scenes, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. We are so close to 3,000 followers, and we are almost at 20,000 on TikTok. Thank y'all for the support always. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down below which one you would have loved to see the most, and if you could share this with your friends, I would truly appreciate it. I'll catch y'all in the next one.